Did Tony KGB win against Gotta Pull 'Em All? Did Haloponita squeak by with a win against Cast the Nerd? Did Don't Fight Ducks dumped on PokeX? And how close was our game of the week between Mike's PokeTube and Pokemon? Stay tuned and find out with the Havoc Pack Battle League. We in the 4-5 stuck in traffic, but everybody's out their cars watching Havoc. Alright guys, and welcome back. And now we're gonna look at, we got all the matchups right here for the week, and I wanted to kind of do a video by segment of like the good pulls and stuff like that, but I felt like that was gonna make this video take a little too long. I just want to get to the matchups real quick so you guys can be on and about your way, not make this too long. So here's what we got here. Tony KGB and Gotta Pull 'Em All did get a tie, but Tony KGB pulled a Glaceon EX, and I think Gotta Pull 'Em All pulled an Armor Star Break. I think the EX don't know what to do in a tie in this situation if it's gonna stay a tie, but I think if there was to be a tiebreaker between the two, the EX is kind of better than the break, and especially if you're gonna go playing wise, Glaceon is a better playable card than the Armor Star Break, but I think I would probably be the upside to Tony KGB on that one. But let's check out the second match. Haloponita versus Cast the Nerd, 8-3. Man, that is man. That would almost look like the score week 2 against the LA Rams and the Seattle Seahawks right there. She had one more point, but Haloponita came up with a Regirock. What was it? A Regirock. I think she did get a break in there too, or no? She got the full art Glaceon, the Regirock, and she didn't get a competitive. Maybe it was like a reverse. It had to have been a reverse, rare reverse. I forget which one it was. But that's not saying nothing against Cast the Nerd either. I mean, Cast the Nerd did his part, and he put up a really great fight. Just Haloponita went on a roll. That's just when all your fantasy players just doing excellent that week and go off there. The next one we're going to, Don't Fight Ducks versus PokeX. I thought Don't Fight Ducks was going to get a plus win by 4. Well, he got 4, but he didn't win by 4. PokeX, it seems like the luck is coming through with the Lugia break sealing the deal for PokeX to pull out a win here in this division. And then we got Mike's PokeTube versus Pokemon with the match of the week. I have Pokemon by 1. He won by 2. The competitive pick Deerling brought that score over the top right there, but let's not discredit Mike's PokeTube because he got a good pull in the secret rare Alakazam that gave him 5 points. The only one to pull a secret rare out of this. Some other stuff I want to go into too. The most rares that showed up, like out of all 8 of their cards, so all of them pulled 3, 8, 24 packs. Rotom and Superior showed up 3 times as the rare slot, which is kind of disappointing when some of these people like Tony KGB, Cast the Nerd, and Don't Fight Ducks all needed those points, and they're sitting pulling Rotoms and Superiors are not going to help them win games. Cass and Pokemon did get their competitive picks, so that's pretty cool as someone got their competitive picks and stuff like that. As for Pokemon, it just put them 1 point extra. Cast Nerd, it really didn't matter for, really the competitive pick didn't decide the win on either of these 2 matches, but it's good to see that you're getting your competitive picks, because when you're getting competitive picks, you don't know, that competitive pick could be that 1 point you need to put yourself over the victory top right here. So looking at the stats right here, so we got Tony KGB and Haloponita sitting in the Kanto division tied for first, and we have Pokemon and PokeX sitting at the top of the division in the Johto fighting for first. Now it's only week 1, and we still have 7 more weeks to go in this before we're even inching to the Elite Four, so there's still plenty of battles to be had here. But tune in for the next one, where I'm going to actually go more into depth about the predictions for week 2, and probably a little more about what happened week 1, and maybe do some more stats analysis there. I'm not too sure, but definitely some predictions, and we're gonna go into what I think is gonna happen in week 2. But I am Neely from the Cool Poke Players, and you guys all have a great day, and thank you for watching the Havoc Pack Battle League.